You know when you're so hungry and you just scarf down whatever is put in front of you? That is just what I did with this chicken Caesar wrap. But anyway, hi, welcome back. First vlog back in Philly, back in like my regular routine. It feels really good to be home. It's funny, it's like the grass is always greener. I was so excited to go on the trip, and the trip was literally a dream, but like nothing feels like home and like being with my dog and stuff. So yeah, it just feels good to be back. It is Friday. It is around lunchtime. I'm actually walking to my mom's studio, and you guys probably don't know this because I haven't shared it, but my mom is a jeweler, and she actually made my engagement ring, which is like the most special thing ever. I could just cry talking about it. But I just wanted her to clean it and kind of just adjust one of the prongs because the setting, it just feels a little, not loose, but yeah, I just want to adjust one of the prongs. So I'm going to her studio now. It's actually only like 10 minutes away from my house walking distance. So that is what we are doing. Mom, say hi to the vlog. That's your masterpiece. Hello everyone. I just got a Sephora package in the mail and I want to show you guys. Okay, so if you're like me, you are also obsessed with Sofia Richie, and I recently did a huge deep dive into her TikTok, and she recently put up a how to do the slicked bun tutorial, and I feel like her slicked buns are always just on point. So I obviously wanted to get some of the products that she used. So first up is the Orbe, what is it called? Matte Waves Texture Lotion. I don't have anything like this. Essentially, she kind of used it to press down the flyaways. I guess I would imagine in light of a wax or a balm or gel to really get that slicked back effect. I do have a balm that I use, or a paste you can say, but I don't have anything like this, and yeah, she used it, so I wanted to try it. Let me smell. It smells really good. I have the Orbe, sorry. I have the shampoo and conditioner, and I really like it. So I feel like this brand's just known for crushing it in terms of everything that they make. So I got that. I want to do her version of the slick back bun, and I want to use these products that I got. So more to come. Next, I got a hair mask. I've had this hair mask in the past, and I recently repurchased it. Sophia uses a hair mask to kind of get that, I guess get her hair a little bit less thick so she can easily put it into a bun. And I obviously have a lot of hair, so this is actually gonna help me. And I feel like what a genius idea to put, when you're putting up your hair and you're slicking it back, I feel like it's kind of damaging. So using a hair mask, genius. So I got a hair mask. And this is the Amika Soul Food Nourishing Mask. I think this brand is the best smelling hair products on the market. Name something that smells better. It's I don't even know. It just smells so good. If you don't like it, then if you don't like Amika products in terms of this smell, because I feel like they all smell the same. Every single Amika product I've used has this exact scent. So if you don't like the scent of any of their other products, you won't like this. But I like this product. I'm excited to use it again. It's it on hair. Let's get into blush. I got 3 Yes, three nude sticks, cream blushes. I love these. I only have one, and I think that they have the most diverse range of colors of cream blushes on the market, and I really like the formula. I like the packaging. Aside from this tin can, I feel like that's kind of excessive, but whatever. But I like how like each brush or each stick comes with a little brush on the end. So I got Picante, I got Sun-Kissed, I think like the original Sun-Kissed, because there's a couple different versions of it, and then I got Sun-Kissed Pink, and I'll swatch them. Okay, so this is the Sun-Kissed Pink. It's kind of like a mauve-y muted pink. I really like that. That's the original Sun-Kissed, and then this is that Picante. It's kind of like a burnt orangey look, and this is like maybe a deeper mauve, but I really like it. And I got Picante and Sun-Kissed because, once again, back to Sofia Richie, I saw her TikTok of her bridal makeup, and the makeup artist used Sun-Kissed with Picante on top, so I kind of want to recreate that look. I really liked the blush, the final look that, you know, she created, so that was kind of my inspiration around buying these three. And again, I just love cream blush. Blush is like my favorite thing next to lip liner to put on my face and experiment with. Okay, next I got the Glossier Brow Flick. I'm really excited to try this. I've heard really good things, and I actually have been thinking about getting my eyebrows microbladed. I'm sure if you've been watching my videos, you saw me kind of like tint my eyebrows. I like doing that. It just does not last long. And I think my eyebrows are really thick where they're really nice where they're thick, but where they're not thick and where they're sparse, it like ruins my entire eyebrow look. So it would be nice to have something that I wouldn't have to worry about. But in the meantime, I kind of like the idea of this because it gives that kind of like a pen. It gives that illusion of, if my camera would focus, of like a microbladed look. And I'm pretty sure this is my right color. I got it in just brown. I think there's like 3 or 4 colors, but yeah, so I'm excited to kind of give that a shot. I love trying out new eyebrow products. I got a Patrick Ta palette. I'm really excited for this. I have one of his cream powder duo blushes, but this is his bronzer, and it's just called You're Bronzed. So I think the idea is that there's a cream product as well as, you know, the powder product, and I think the idea is to use the powder first and then the cream on top, which is like, I wouldn't have known that unless I did my research. So I'm excited to give this a shot. I really don't deviate from the cream contour that I have used for years and years and years. It's the one that I used in my nose contour video. But I kind of wanted something a little bit just warmer, at least on my face. And honestly, just like I wanted a powder bronzer. I just like don't even own one anymore. So, and the packaging is just absolutely stunning. I think he just does a really, really nice job. I like all of his stuff. So back on to Patrick Ta. I got an eyeshadow palette, and this was like, I was scouring the internet trying to find like the best possible eyeshadow palette that I could actually use, and I found this one. So this is called Major Dimension. So it's like, the colors aren't crazy, but they're just absolutely stunning. Like for a smoky eye, or just like a natural look, you can kind of like, you can really make this, you can really like make a lot of different looks with this palette. So, and what I was most excited for is that it comes with 2 cream shadows. So you can like really build the powder on a cream base, which I always like to do. So I'm excited for this. I'm actually in my best friend's wedding. I'm her maid of honor next week. I'm doing my own makeup, and I wanted to kind of get a nice eyeshadow palette that I can kind of play around with and kind of figure out what look I want to go for when I do my own makeup. So more to come on that. I want to like make a video and use that, so excited about it. Okay, next we have some Makeup Forever lip liners. I'm really excited. I haven't tried a Makeup Forever lip liner in absolutely years. So I got Wherever Walnut, which is kind of like an iconic color per my research, and then I got Anywhere Caffeine. So they're kind of similar, but this is the Forever Walnut and this is the Wherever Caffeine. I'll swatch them. All right, so this is the Wherever Walnut, and then the darker one is the Anywhere Caffeine. If you can see that. And I love the formula too. Like, they're not too soft, because the worst is when you try to put something on your lip and it kind of like smushes on your lip. These don't do that. And neither do the Patrick Tall. That's why I wanted to continue to buy them. And then I got a Natasha Denona concealer. I have never tried anything from her brand, but I was researching kind of a hydrating, creamier concealer for your under eye. When I was in Paris, me and Jordan were taking a lot of selfies, obviously, and the last couple of ones that we took, I was like, why are my under eyes looking so crusty? Like, no. And I think it has a lot to do with like probably the lack of hydration in my skin at that moment, but at the same time, this one is supposed to be hydrating, and the packaging looks similar to the Hourglass one. And when I was researching on TikTok, that's which is what I do whenever I'm like thinking about getting a new product, I saw this swatched and I saw a makeup look with this, and I thought it looked so beautiful. But I will say this, it has a lot to live up to, because the Hourglass concealer is my favorite. I've been using it for years, and it would take a lot for me to make that switch, but we'll see. I think I got the right color. We'll see though. It's like definitely full coverage. I think it says like medium coverage, but I mean that looks like full coverage to me. Let me see what color I got. Not helpful, Julia. YN6. I don't know if there's an actual color that I did, like if I can figure it out, I'll link it down below, but let me just rub this in and see. Yeah, that's full coverage. I love that though. That feels really, really, really nice. Oh, I have powder on underneath my eyes, so I don't want to do that, but this I'm really, really excited about. I'm just kind of deviating away from like what I have used for years and years and years, but I got the One Size On Till Dawn Bare Setting Spray. Look at this packaging. This reminds me of like Victoria's Secret hairspray in the early 2000s, and I don't know if anyone would understand that, but I don't know. Let me see how it smells. It smells like perfume. Okay, if you, wow, that smells really, really good. If you don't like a like musky, heavy setting spray scent, then you will not like this, because this smells like perfume. I love that. I love that. And it like, again, not sure if this is gonna make sense, but the smell matches the packaging. It's like so like sexy and girly, and I don't know, I just love it. And fun fact about me, I mean, not fun, but random, I love pink and red together, like on like stuff like this. I don't know, it's just so cute. Yeah, I've heard really, really good things. My friend Lily actually convinced me to buy this because she was just like, if you have oily skin, like this will keep your skin from being oily. It will make your makeup last all night long. I think that the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray does a fantastic job, and hence why I haven't deviated from it. But all it takes is one of my girlfriends to tell me to buy something, and I will. So we'll see how this kind of compares. I think it would be fun to kind of do like half my face setting it with Charlotte Tilbury and then half my face with this and kind of comparing. So if you guys want to see that, let me know, because I think that that could be a good little experiment. But yeah, I've heard really good things. This one is specific for like matte and oil, which I have a lot of oil in my face, and like I would say like after 1 to 2 hours of wearing makeup, I'll need to touch it up. So if this can help with that, as well as keeping my makeup intact and not letting it like move and helping it last, I'm all for it. So I'm excited about this, and I think it was sold out on Sephora. It was sold out online for months, and it's finally up, and the last I checked, it's still there. So I'll link it down below and check it out. Okay, and last but not least, I got a perfume by Givenchy. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. I guess I'm on my French era right now, or I'm in my French era, but I got a little rollerball. I always like, whenever I try out a new perfume, I always just get the rollerball. I feel too guilty by getting a full-size perfume given how expensive they are, and if I don't end up like liking it or using it that much, I feel like the rollerball is just the way to go. So I actually did take this out of the package before I filmed, and I put it on my wrist, and I've been wearing it all day, and I like how it's settled. I will say that when you first put it on, it's very sweet, very heavy, very musky. It's a very sexy scent. That's typically what I gravitate towards. My go-to scent, the backbone of my whole perfume collection, is Alien by Mugler. I wear that all the time. I love it. That's a forever one for me, but I always like trying new ones. And funny enough, when I was getting a pedicure, my nail tech smelled so good. I asked her what her perfume was, and it ended up being this. So I couldn't find it when I was in France. I was actually looking in Sephora trying to find it, but I couldn't. So I just ended up ordering it. And yeah, so we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna keep wearing it and see if I end up reaching for it more and more. But this happens to me. I'll like buy a roller ball of a perfume, and then I'll kind of like get over it. Like I'll scratch that itch and then like move on, or not move on, go back to my Alien perfume. But I don't know, perfumes are so fun, and like they're very personal, and yeah, I just like trying new ones. And honestly, all it takes is like for one person on the street to be like, oh, you smell good, for me to like grab it again. So that's it. If you guys are here and still watching, thanks for supporting me. I want to definitely do a little like a test run trial makeup for the wedding next week. So I definitely want to film that, and I'll certainly be using like these new products. So more to come on that. And yeah, I love you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah.